That's how it gets done. That's how it gets done. Wouldn't oh my god, fucking Jane's Addiction. I can't overstate the importance of that shit. Do you remember when Ritual de lo Habitual came out? I always forget when exactly it came out, but now I remember it. I got it in my brain. I was still stuck on Nothing Shocking. And like I remember just being around a lot of Jane's Addiction people at that time because I was just so heavily into it. And I seen them twice, I think. But you would talk to your other friends that would follow them, and that's when I know they'd say, "Did you see Jane's play?" And the dude would be like, "Yeah." Did they do 3 days? And the dude most of the time be like, "Yeah, they did." And he'd be like, "Oh, dude." There's no reason that shouldn't become the new Sergeant Pepper of like fucking my generation. Whew. It has it all. Early like one shot fucking triggers. It's heavily triggered, heavily keyboard. It's got gypsy um fiddle on it for of course. That shit is 3 days, man. That's when you listen to that, that's like fucking three different broads. Or maybe even two, like he had intended. It starts out and it sounds like suicide. It's just got that early '80s metal kind of B minor thing, and then it just explodes, and that's what it sounds like. Fucking three different birds. Did they do 3 days? Yeah. Wow. Then they did Summertime Rolls, and they were fucking out. When I seen Jane's, they had visuals too, like basic visuals, but it was a big deal back then. And you had to wait all day to see them, like at like Lollapalooza or something, or when it was a big fucking deal. They were like the modern day Doors. I thought. I just got done listening to Ritual and Nothing Shocking, and it's fucking amazing. The echoes, the long reverbs, the fucking the early Alesis keyboard triggers for drums, basic MIDI time stamping, tape though, and imagine bringing that record home to your girlfriend. You know, like Brian Wilson brought home Pet Sounds to his girl. Imagine bringing home Ritual to your girlfriend, being like, "That's the second album. We just beat the first album in some way." Oh my god, man. She'd be impressed. That's an impressed hoe. That'd be an impressed hoe. I'd be impressed. I'd be like, listen to what my, you know, yeah, Ritual de la Habitual, and Nothing Shocking. Whew. We got to go play that. We got to get those. We got to do that. You know what I was thinking of on the porch? I was just staring at a wall like I always do out here, and fucking Birdie. Do you remember fucking Birdie from McDonald's? Yes, Birdie. She was like she was like the modern back. Well, she was like a chick feel girl, just totally super fucking hot Birdie with big eyes, pigtails. And you had exactly like 2 minutes to fuck Birdie in the morning because McDonald's used to make commercials. You would go for a big breakfast. The egg McMuffin was still somewhat new, and then on Saturday mornings they would play through the morning cartoons or something. They would play, and you'd have Grimace. I fucking love Grimace, and you had Ronald McDonald, and the older kids had Mayor McCheese. I only knew him from the playground, the McDonald's playground. I love Mayor McCheese. But Birdie, I want to fuck Birdie. With the good morning, Ronald. Would you can get a big breakfast. That was before they started using the flaky croissant type biscuit for like morning biscuits. That was a big deal then. But you had like 2 minutes to fuck around with Birdie in the morning, like McDonald's does. They're open from like 9 a.m. to like 11. But that must have been some good Birdie pussy if it was if you can only fuck with it between 9 and 11. Remember Birdie? I want to put my dick in Birdie. Dressed like Mayor McCheese. Birdie represented fucking maple syrup pancakes from McDonald's. That was new too. That was a big deal. Right about the time and soon after, Burger King introduced breakfast and fucked shit up with a croissant, a soft croissant and cheese. That was new. And like breakfast tots or something. Oh god. And then Burger King had the audacity to stay open longer and do it from like 9 a.m. to noon. McDonald's was like, fuck you, Burger King. But that croissant, people love that. They melted cheddar on it. But I want to fuck Birdie, big breakfast Birdie, with a biscuit, a buttered stack of fucking McDonald's pancakes, a big tall orange juice, and just fuck Birdie in the parking lot after I finish my big breakfast. Does anybody remember Birdie? Fucking Birdie from McDonald's. That shit's hot. Oh fuck Birdie. Remember Birdie? You had 2 minutes to fuck around with Birdie. She was hot. I can't believe. I think somebody knows. But like the older people, your parents might have even they've probably since forgotten. But they used to have like Mayor McCheese. You know. But he was never in the commercials. Why bring the mayor into it? The Hamburglar? Fucking Hamburglar. If the meal about thing don't work out, we gotta get a Birdie bitch. I mean, we gotta get one. Oh my god, good morning. Fucking breakfast bitch. Breakfast bitch. Oh my god. You got the uniform on and shit? Oh god, I love you. I want a buttered stack of fucking cakes. Okay. Anything else? McDonald's bitch. Birdie bitch. With the little uniform on. Oh god. Saving up for her first car and shit. Splatterbot.